We're a rap group.
Comedy music group.
It's a comedy rap group.
All three of us ask a question.
There's 3 questions every round.
We're the gourmet soup of the rap world. We're the down-home stew of the comedy world.
Sort of half listen to the guest answers.
And that we call Triple Teams with Handsome Nate.
Hey, thank you all so much for joining us here on Triple Teamed with Handsome Naked, the show where the greatest big three ever assembled takes down a different opponent every week with rounds of absurd questions designed to prove that our opponent doesn't matter, our fans are irrelevant, and we're really just doing this for our own entertainment. I'm your host, your star player with an ego, your self-proclaimed unanimous MVP, Chucho Pérez. Now, I could easily take on our opponent solo, but it's more fun to go 3-on-1. So I'd like to introduce my first teammate out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, the only one of us with an actual talent, the adult in the room, the Phil Jackson to our Smush Parker and Ronnie Turioff, Brad Kemp.
You find yourself sitting on Twitter, and you want to scratch that comedy itch, Now you found this show with 3 goofy guys, so you figure here, let's give it a try. Triple Teamed with Handsome Naked is live on Twitch. John Chicago for real, yeah.
What's going on, Brad?
Dude, not too much. That was I really enjoyed Phil Jackson. So like I took it as the highest compliment one could give. As you know, and we've discussed before, we're big fans of the Last Dance doc, and I'm actually rewatching it right now as your suggestion. So big fan of that compliment.
That's yeah, of course. I decided to go with less of a shot to you this week and more of an actual compliment.
Really felt good.
Well, don't get used to it. It won't happen.
Well, okay.
Are you ready to introduce the other one? Just jump right into it this week? Sure. Man, let's go. So our other teammate from Bend, Oregon, the only comedian to ever completely force me into the straight man role, the adult toddler, the Eddie Curry to my Tyson Chandler, Eric Oren. Oh, these slow takes are just fucking terrible.
What's up, bitches? Okay, here's the thing. I'll take Ronnie Turioff. Is that what you were trying to give me earlier?
Yeah.
I'll fucking
I gave myself Smush Parker.
I'm a fucking beast in the paint. I'm a dynamite lay, and I got a great head of hair. I'll take Ronnie Turioff.
It's a dynamite lay? What?
I mean, yeah. Can't you tell?
No.
I could tell by looking at him. Here's my thing. I am by no means a throwaway player here. I am gracious in allowing him to do this intro. He says he's the undisputed MVP and all this bullshit nonsense. And it's just not true. I am actually if I'm not the MVP, I'm at least a star player. And if I'm not that, then I'm the 6th man. And I'm also probably the most tenacious player on the bench. And I'm also kind of
Brad is watching The Last Dance. You're Scott Burrell at best.
Nah, I'm the mold, the glue for the team. Anyway, it's all that you guys need to know.
Maybe BJ Armstrong.
If you guys see the sort of quality and the caliber of the veins in my neck, you'll know that I'm a great competitor. That's all you need to know.
All right, well, let's just jump right into it and find out who our opponent is this week. So the scouting report on our opponent today says that they've been on Comedy Central, on Billboard Presents, and their comedy special Jokes, Drugs, and Rock and Roll is available on all platforms. Let's welcome Joey Villagomez.
You're making your way up to the stage. Wait, you're sitting at home, so what could this be? It's the interview part of the show. I said the interview part is the show.
Well, now you know.
I said the interview part is the show. That was 3 times, just multiplied by 3. 3-edit interview. Yeah. We're joining. Yow!
It feels so good when he sings.
Yeah. I gotta stop.
Hey, thanks for the intro, man.
Yeah, of course, man. I said multiply by 3 like this. I gotta remember to stop doing 3 like this because it's the white power symbol.
Yeah,
now.
you did the white power symbol.
Yeah, I fucking gotta forget that shit.
And your name is Chucho, so that's confusing everybody.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
This is out now. We can't do like baseball 3. Oh,
nope.
okay, good to know. This is
I don't even. So how do you do okay? What the fuck? Like,
That's all you got.
Yeah.
You have to change. Maybe you do want it. Maybe you give it kind of a. Twist it. I'll put it upside down. I don't know.
Yeah, Joey, my father's a refugee, so I really
don't know.
can't be doing that, man. You know, that's
and I'm on the south side of Chicago, so I can't be throwing them.
Yeah, be careful. Everyone, be careful. That's a good moment of warning. Wendy is in the house, showing some love for our guests.
That's our
opponent.
What's up, Wendy?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you ready to just jump right into this, Joey?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, this is my favorite part of the show because you have no idea what the show is yet because we don't tell our opponents what it's about to be. So tip-off is about to happen. How Triple Team with Handsome Naked works is all three of us are going to ask a different question each possession, and you get to choose which one of our questions you want to answer, Joey. So the only rule is if you answer any of Brad's questions, you will have to sing your answer while he accompanies you on the piano. So if that didn't make sense, too bad. We're getting started. Let's jump right into it.
It is time for round one. And my round one question for you would be this.
Now the background comes.
What's your go-to outfit? And you'd have to sing it.
I'm going to ask, what's the last lie you told and to who or whom?
My question is, you're the biggest, hottest new fight promoter and you're arranging celebrity boxing matches. Who you putting in the ring together and who you got odds-wise?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Man, I like Aaron's question, man. Because I'm not ready to lie again, Chucho. So yeah, I like Aaron's question. If I was a boxing promoter and I got to put two people in the ring.
It's two non-boxers, two celebrities. You got to put together a celebrity card.
Cool.
And you could do an undercard too if you want for bonus points for the undercard.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, you know, if I'm doing fight night, celebrity night, and I want some people whoop each other's asses, I'm for the first one, and I'm gonna throw. I want to see just. I don't care if it's a mismatch and none, but I'll do like one of the under the undercard would be like, I would say Kim Kardashian versus Taylor Swift.
Ooh. Oh, I think
just because you know how they both got a tie to Kanye, they both get on my nerves. So yeah, fuck it. Let's see who wins. Let's see who's standing last.
I'm putting my money on Taylor, to be honest.
Honestly, I was going to say the opposite. I think Kim would whoop Taylor's ass. Anyway, great
Taylor's
not because Kim grew up rich. I don't think she's ever been tested. Taylor's like trailer trash. I bet she got into scraps all the time.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so
again, a lot of shit's going to be coming off Kim. Well, if they start pulling shit off, a titty might come off.
She's got armor. She got armor.
Her ass cheek might deflate. Yeah, something might go bad, yo.
Yeah, those fake titties are some good absorption for some punches.
So that'll
be the first that'll be the first one.
I'm in already. I can't wait.
And then you know what? Since this shit's happening right now, I want the two Logan brothers to fucking fight.
Yeah.
Jake and have both of them fucking box it out. Like you know what? You two talking like shit, kick each other's asses, motherfucker.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll get them too. That'll be and then the main event. You know what? The main event, Nancy Pelosi versus Donald Trump in the fucking ring. Fucking throw it down, yo. And put some weapons on throw a chain on the floor, a hammer, like all out war, yo.
Hilarious to see how uncoordinated Donald is. I don't think he would do well at all.
No, how he stands with there's no way. There's no way. He's like one of those what are those little those kids toys that keep
like if you punch him he's gonna hit
No, he'd probably keep his hands at his sides and just scowl a lot and just try to use head movement, try to slip everything.
His only move is the handshake where he pulls you in and then he's got you.
It's just a chop. He just chops the shit out of you and that's his dude. All right, how he does that dance when he does that dance.
Yeah, what is that? That's that Mar-a-Lago jig.
That's the dance he does after the dance he does after he sleeps somebody.
Right.
Yeah, I just feel like everybody wants to see two politicians just brutally beat the shit out of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's so why we need to get Jesse the Body Ventura, back in being the governor of Minnesota, so he can fight some people.
Well, it could be him versus
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, I'm so excited!
And they're both old as shit. Yeah, it'll be funny now. Like,
I don't think Schwarzenegger wants any parts.
I'll make the call. Hold on.
Yeah.
Joey, that's a dynamite. That's a dynamite card, man. I gotta tell you.
Wow.
I gotta tell you. That's
gonna be
that'd be good.
Damn.
that was a 3-pointer.
That was a really good answer. Yeah.
I see if you could top it. Round 2,
Yeah.
which is the second quarter, I guess. So my question for this second quarter, and remember you'd have to sing it, is: are you watching basketball?
I'm gonna say, what's the dumbest way you've ever been injured?
My question would be, okay, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you early. This is an SAT style analogy. Okay. And you got to be detailed in your answer. I've used this one before, but it didn't get answered. Okay. So FERPs are to burps as NIPS are to what? Again, that's FERPs are to burps as NIPS are to what? NIPS being.
All right. What was Brad's question?
My question was: are you watching basketball? And then you should elaborate.
And I'm most embarrassing way you've been injured.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go with Brad's.
Yes.
Hey, do you have a style you want me to play in?
I don't know. Play whatever, dude. I'll go with it. I might rap. I don't know. I was just watching some hoops, and the Bulls beat the shit out the Hornets. Zach LaVine came back. I don't know how many points because I smoked some weed and I forgot it. But yeah, I did watch some basketball right before I logged in with you guys. So now I'm here, high as hell, answering dumb questions with 3 white guys.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, you
But yeah, I was watching the Bulls game, right?
Yeah, you must have been high because Levine only had 13 points tonight.
Yeah, that's why I forgot. I was like, how much did he drop today? Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Vucevic had like 30.
Damn, you are
fucking young snap. Thaddeus Young snap. Yeah, so yeah.
Yo, I think on a sidebar, first of all, Thaddeus Young is nasty. On a sidebar, I think Zach LaVine, even though he's coming back slow, I mean, I think the upside is getting higher by the fucking day. I think he has potential to be a big deal.
I say we trade him and get some young talent, man, because you
That's
can
what I
build
mean,
around
like
Vucevic and fucking Tice, dude.
I think that's what I mean. I think
Tice.
his value is really high.
He's balling out, so his value's up there. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like his high side is getting.
I'm down to trade, man.
Sky high.
Bulls are going to be.
I mean, shit. The Knicks want him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
Tibbs
the Knicks
is just trying to
would love to take
talent.
I have 2 follow-ups.
Yep,
One, so clearly you're a Bulls fan, I'm guessing. So like, how are you feeling about the Bulls right now? And you don't have to sing these. And then 2, who's your pick for the East? Because I just don't know if I believe in the 76ers.
That is a good question.
76ers aren't in my top 4.
Yeah, you know what?
Excuse me. These questions were for Joey.
Oh, that's a foul on Chucho. That's a foul.
We keep trying to foul.
I mean,
here.
honestly, the Bulls. I don't think they're gonna do anything this year. So yeah, that's how I'm with Eric. Kind of like Zach LaVine's worth some draft picks and a fucking badass point guard. Trade him, because I mean we can. There's a lot of shooters in the NBA, but yeah, he's getting up in age. He doesn't look like he really wants to be here. And I don't know if you heard this, but his agent already like put out there that he wants to be an unrestricted free agent after next year.
Yeah.
So he's not even like saying that he wants to stay here. So yeah, get what you can now, man. And then coming out of the East, I'm not gonna say the Nets because I hate the teams, but it might just be the fucking Nets. But I will put the Heat up there a lot higher than I would put. I don't know. I just feel the Heat surprise people when they get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
What about the Bucks?
Jimmy's primetime. Milwaukee is.
You're from Green Bay. That's why I'm not gonna agree. Brad, you're the one from Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna agree with anything on sports.
Actually, I think that you're
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
Even though I hate
Except
Brooklyn,
that Aaron Rodgers is sick of that shit, but yeah, that's the only thing
I mean, I'm not much better. I'm from Detroit, Joey. So, we rivals in every sport.
Yeah,
too.
but Detroit is Detroit. Detroit really hasn't.
They like
Chicago
to pretend they're rivals.
Yeah, except Detroit kicks Chicago's ass in like maybe crime and poverty. But yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I like Detroit.
Okay, let's go to our third chunk. Wait,
chunk.
hold on. It's coming. I'm telling you, the third freaking chunk. Okay. So my question, and remember, you'd have to sing it, which we all remember because you just did it. Do you like running?
Do you have a tattoo that you regret? Or if you don't have one, what's a tattoo idea that you had when you were younger that you are glad you never got?
Okay. My question is, oh God, I got a couple good ones I'm saving for a rainy day. My question is, this is another one of my favorites. I just feel like you deserve the gold. You're stuck in a walk-in freezer with one other person. They have a jacket. You have a hammer. What are you doing next? And be detailed. I mean, like, you don't have to kill them. I'm just saying, what's your plan? And you're stuck there. You're locked in.
That's a good. Well, Chucho, what was your question again?
Do you have a tattoo that you regret, or do you have a tattoo idea from when you were younger that you are glad you didn't get?
Man, I'm gonna go with Chucho's because Eric's. I'd have to think a little harder on that one.
That's the point, baby.
Yeah, Brad, I don't like running, so yeah. Chucho. You know what? I would have to say I have one tattoo. I don't regret it because they're my daughter's names.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the placement of it. But I will say that, like, I'm a big Street Fighter fan, right? Like, I love Street Fighter.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I used to, like, when I was like in my mid-20s, I was like, I should get fucking Ken and Ryu doing the fucking you can and shit. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, why? I'm glad I didn't get that shit, man. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want a fucking Street Fighter character on my body anymore.
Who was your Street Fighter character? Was it Ryu and Ken? Is that
the original
That
Street
would be
Fighter is like
so
Hyper Street Fighter and Street Fighter 3, the Capcom versus Marvel. I mean, I play that shit so much, I pretty much know how to use all the characters.
Yeah,
like even Zangief, I could kick some people's ass with Zangief. But yeah, I would say that, like, definitely Ken and Ryu, and I like Guile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's his name? Saget. Saget was one of my.
Yeah.
Bob, one of my favorite fighters. I could use
really
Bob
anyone.
Saget, dude. He's a brutal motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah, Bob Saget, a fucking.
And you left out E Honda, who is my man.
Yeah, E Honda was
Are you excited for the movie or whatever's coming out then?
No, that's Mortal Kombat.
That was Mortal Kombat, Brad.
That's
a foul on Brad.
What are we talking about?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Okay. I'll give myself a couple fouls.
I was unimpressive. Unimpressive, Brad.
Well, I guess then.
I mean, I like Mortal Kombat too, but it's bigger.
Oh, okay. Well, see, everybody likes Mortal Kombat. Okay. Well,
were you into Tekken?
By the way. No, I didn't like Tekken too much, man. Tekken was too. All right, when you got to remember way too many buttons, like, I'm good, dude. Them combos are fucking insane, yo. My thing is, if you can do you can do a finger trick, you're good. But yeah, Tekken was, you had to remember 20 buttons to get a combo right.
That's why I can't play Mortal Kombat now. Like, with my nephew, he loves playing it, and he has all the characters, like 20 button combinations.
These kids are
like,
fucking nuts, bro. Here. I got a cousin like that. He can just pick any character and just beat the shit out of you. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
you heard it first, teenage video game prodigies. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent more time outside when I was younger. That's why.
Right?
Yeah.
We were throwing jabs for real.
Get them.
Yeah, you go outside and play Tekken for real, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look,
have some wounds, rock fights. Man. Yeah.
Rock fights. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're from the South Side. You probably had rock fights.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm from Oregon. We had rock fights.
Snowball, yo.
Oh, did you?
We used to put a rock inside of a snowball.
Ooh.
Pack it in there.
A South Side surprise.
Yeah, it was dangerous. My bad. I'm sorry. Whoever I hit with one of those, I apologize.
If you're watching right now, know that Joey's really sorry. Okay, so my question would be for this fourth period. Who's your biggest influence in comedy? And you'd have to sing about it.
Cool. Well, I'll stick with a comedy-related question then. This is one of my favorite questions to ask to stand-ups. Tell me the story of your worst bomb on stage.
Okay, my question is, Name a professional athlete or celebrity whose ass you're pretty sure you could kick. Describe the fight. Are we talking the octagon, a street fight? Are there weapons? How would you do it? And talk about the knockout blow.
It'd be Taylor Swift.
Oh shit! No. That I know I can beat up. I'm gonna go with Eric's.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
baby.
That I know I can fuck up. I would have to say like, somebody that like it's got to be Michael J. Fox. I'll be not before he had Hodgkin's disease. Before the fucking. I'm talking about Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox.
I can beat up Stephen fucking Hawking, man. Look out.
And I like Michael J. Fox, but he's my height. Like, what's up? I'll kick Michael J. Fox's ass.
No further questions.
When I was
and the knockout blow. I don't even want to say the knockout blow anymore.
When I was real young, just starting out doing stand up, I had like a stretch where I was trying to do like the one-liner thing. And I had that shit. I had a one-liner that was like I forget the setup one, but I did a joke, and then I was like the second part of it was I asked Michael J. Fox how he felt about this joke, and he said and that shit never went over well at all, but I tried it a bunch of times.
I think it's hilarious, but probably not appropriate.
Yeah, no, it was not, because the joke before it wasn't good enough to get there. Like, no, it was bad.
To be like in the comedy business to appreciate shit like that. But
yeah,
I mean, if I'm gonna kick a celebrity's ass, it's got to be a short motherfucker. But
look,
I mean, I've been in
easy
fights, man. I can survive.
Look,
I'm
I'm
not gonna fight Michael J. Fox.
If it were me fighting Michael J. Fox, one of the ways you could go about it would just be fucking his mom until he disappeared.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Boo. Boo. Yep. Having recently watched all 3 of the Back to the Future series, which I have you guys watched those recently?
Hold on.
They're 3 of the exact same movie, almost word for word. Yeah. If you close your eyes, they're almost word for word the same movie.
Everything happens in the same scene too and shit. You know what? How I want to fight Robert Zemeckis now. Fucking for fooling.
You know who I would do? Yeah. I would do Paul Giamatti.
Paul,
really?
Because I would.
He's kind of annoying too.
Yeah, he's annoying, and it would be so easy. It would feel like he would put up a little bit, like he would try because he's like real passionate or whatever. But you'd just be able to roll him.
I mean, you know my answer. You know my answer, EO. Who I'm fighting if I can fight
the same person.
Mark Wahlberg, but Mark Wahlberg, but he'd kick your ass.
Mark Wahlberg, he would not kick my ass.
He would kick your ass, Chico.
Out of shape right now. I will
them
fuck
Boston
him up.
dudes.
He thinks he's a tough guy, man. Nah, them Boston dudes.
Yeah, that's in the fight too. He might be using the Boston thing to himself. Yeah. He might not. He watched a lot of Ray Donovan. Like they filmed the Ray Donovan in his neighborhood, and I could fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, I want to change my answer. I know who I want to fight that I can most likely kick his ass. Justin Timberlake, yo.
Why do you want to fight him?
Oh, damn.
Dude, did you watch what he did to fucking poor Britney Spears, man?
Yeah.
He deserves his ass.
He did her pretty dirty.
Scammers should get their asses beat at least once, yo.
I like that.
And you know, Justin Timberlake, how he pulls the whole, you know, he likes to dip into the black culture. And, you know, they already give him shit for that. He hasn't. He hasn't jumped into the Latino culture yet. But yeah, I'll fight Justin Timberlake. Yeah, Mike Wahlberg, kick your ass, bro.
Are you telling me you could beat this dude's ass? No way.
No, because everybody looks at pictures and are like, oh my God, he's Hollywood big. This dude is 5'9", 170 pounds. He looks big on camera. He's not that big of a dude.
I heard he is a lot shorter than he is.
Dude, it doesn't matter if you're short, if you're full of muscle.
He's a big dude.
He'll fuck you up, dude. He would still throw a couple of hooks.
Hey, let's see how Justin Timberlake looks nowadays.
Yeah, good call. Let's see.
Did you see what's the name of the heavyweight?
But you said anything goes. It's a street fight, right?
Yeah, you can set the stakes for the fight. You can set the scenario.
All right, well, it's gonna be in my neighborhood, just in case, you know. I can have my brother and homies and shit. It'll be like It'll be like fucking what's it called, like Fight Club in one of my rusty garages back here in the alley with a bunch of DMX homies standing around and shit. Oh yeah, I'll kick his ass.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, we got some.
It's all about the jaw.
Oh, that's Daniel Craig. You can't kick his. Look at all these. Look at these pictures of him. These are so funny.
What the hell is just? Yeah, see, you got the tattoos just to look dangerous.
Look at this picture.
I don't just he just looks like he'll cry. Like you can make him cry.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's one of those dudes. He's one of those dudes that cries before the fight starts because he's so
anxious. I fucked it up. I don't want to order the poster.
Honestly, man, I'll just have to pull like some old school shit where like as soon as he steps up, he's getting punched in the throat, man. Just one in the throat, and he's gonna cry. He's done, and I'm just gonna be like, "What I tell you?"
Yeah, with someone like that, all you got to do is land one real shot, and he's gonna be like, and then he's wide open to be rolled.
Like one good ass. One fucking good kidney shot and over, dude.
Pop him once, he's like, "Oh shit, this hurts. I'm about to get my ass kicked." It's over for him. I love it.
Yeah, like he'll curl up because once he feels it, like, "Fuck, I'm done." Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit like ever. So I love that idea. It looks like.
And if he brings in sync with him for like backup, then they'll get their asses beat too.
Oh, they'll get handled. They'll get handled. Yeah.
Man, Joey Fat One.
I don't know. Joey Fatone's. I'll say Joey's in shape now. And shit.
Joey Fat One.
Joey Fatone. Joey Fatone. Fat One.
Yeah, man, that's Joey Fat One.
I never looked at his name that way, dude. I never. Fucking white boys, you guys know some clever shit. I never heard that. Joey Fat One.
That was pretty. Oh man,
that was good.
Is it spelled that way, right? Fatone?
It is. Yeah, it's Fatone. Yeah,
I haven't thought of that.
That's good. That's good. We might be past the fifth inning, but it's this fifth inning part 2 in my brain. So my question for you would be this, and remember, you'd have to sing it. How do you write? Like when you're writing, do you do digital or you notebook?
Okay. Since you in the shit talking mood, I want to capitalize on that. Who is the most overrated stand-up working today?
All right. I'm going to throw a left turn again because not everyone answers these, but I feel like you might. All right. Which is sexier to you? All right. You don't have to have sex with either one necessarily, but which one is sexier to you? Okay. Young, fit Diane Keaton, but she won't even look at you because she's obsessed with social media and she's doing front squats. And we're going to call her Diane Tweetin. Or current Oprah Winfrey, but she's wearing a green man suit and she's so slippery you can't grab her. Or Sopra. So Diane Tweetin or Sopra.
How many of these do you have for
who's
Oprah?
underrated? You said most overrated comedian?
Most overrated
Or
comedian.
And name names.
Names. And it can be a celebrity or a local
Brad?
person.
I said you could sing about whether you write in a notebook or do you write in a phone?
All right, I'm gonna go with Brad's. I'm gonna sing it because
Damn it.
I already started enough shit with.
That's fine. I'll ask it again next round. All three of us will ask my question next round.
Yeah. I like to write in my phone because technology has made me forget that I forgot how to fucking write. So when I write with a pen, my handwriting is sloppy as shit. I can't understand it. So I just quit and I get back on my phone and I open up the notes and I take another toke and I write some more jokes. But yeah, I write that shit all digitally because all that analog bullshit don't fly anymore.
Hey.
See, I was super into. See, I take another token and then I write a joke or whatever. I was.
Yeah, you guys were getting somewhere productive there. I'll be honest with you.
The people
People loved it. Listen, I'll
probably
tell
just
you
think-
this.
Yeah.
Joey is a fierce competitor here. I'll tell you this. We're usually beating our opponents by a lot more than we're beating you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, anyone watching, if you have a question that you want us to ask, we will put you in one of these rounds. Just drop it in the comment section and we will put it in there for.
Please, ask us questions to ask Joey.
Oh wait, so you're all digital though? You don't you ever write anything on like notepads of any kind, really?
I mean, I've been doing it, can't stand up for 15 years. So when I started, I mean, I was notepadding like the computer at work and I would print shit out. But it's mostly digital because, you know, I had kids and everything, man. I raised doing the full-time job kids, having a family, doing stand up was just always on the go. So yeah, everything's jotted in my, and I never write out a full bit. I just write out the funny parts. I always, because I tell stories of shit that really happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I remember the stories. I just got to remember all the. You know how we exaggerate stuff, punch stuff up. That's the shit I jot down.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't have success. I was telling things.
Yeah, you like to write in the mic. You like to write on your feet, punch stuff up in the mic.
Yeah, like I know the story I'm gonna tell and how long it may take, but yeah, all the little fucking little add-ons and the fucking tags or whatever, they just come along.
So wait, I have a follow-up then. Have you ever, because I've done this, like I'll be like, sample this thing, or like I'll be like, use this sample and chop it in this way, and then I'll come back to it weeks later and be like, what the fuck does that mean? Do you have jokes or like have you written stuff down or you've gone back and you're like, in what world was this a thing? Like this doesn't even make sense.
Oh, dude, here's the thing. When I started doing stand-up, George Bush had just won. So I went through that, like trying to do one-liners and political shit. I went through that phase. And the one-liners weren't working. It wasn't my style because I like to talk and tell stories. But I had so much shit written about Republicans and George Bush back then when I was a young 25, 26-year-old ignorant motherfucker that I pulled it back out after when Trump won that. Now that
this is all applicable again.
Yeah, and it all works now. I'm wiser. I know how to read rooms now and shit. I know how to read crowds better. So yeah, now I can pull out a lot of old stuff that you can kind of flip and work out. But yeah, I used to do all that shit. Like, let me try this, let me try that. And storytelling is where you basically get stuck with a style. Mm-hmm. Like that works everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially
and people can't, you're telling a true story, it's hard to steal your shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I really like Neil Brennan's Netflix special from like 2 years ago, The Three Mics.
That was cool.
Yeah. Because I before I got into comedy, I did poetry and stuff, and I always tried to keep those worlds separate. And watching that, I was like, oh, I don't need to keep those separate. You can kind of incorporate other things into things.
Call a foul on Chucho for humble bragging about his poetry background.
How is saying I'm a poet a brag? If anything, that's talking shit about myself.
Hey, do you have
I got into comedy?
Do you have a degree in poetry?
In communications.
That's another foul.
No, because I was just watching Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Remember when he was in the hot tub with the three chicks? And he asked one of the girls, he's like, so what are you studying? She's like, poetry. He's like, oh, well, you want me to show you my Longfellow?
Rodney was that dude.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
That movie is like hilarious still. I guess it's quote unquote problematic, but boy, it's still hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay. Time for the sixth quarter. And my question, and remember, you don't have to sing it if you answer, which we all remember because you sang your last answer, is favorite TV show, scripted, reality, or game?
I'm gonna say somebody's best roast of you.
And my question is, what's something that's meant for kids but still brings you tons of joy, you big huge baby boy?
I'm gonna go with Eric's answer only because I have kids that are grown now. But man, when my daughters, I bought them all the Nintendo DS's.
Yeah.
As they progressed. But man, one of my favorite fucking games ever was Princess Peach on the Nintendo 3 and the Nintendo DS, yo.
Is that fun?
My kids would be like, why are you playing Princess Peach? Because it's a Super Mario version, but it's Princess Peach's story. And it's an awesome fucking game.
Really?
So yeah, I was 32 years old playing Princess Peach at 2 a.m.
like
taking bong rips, I'm talking about like take a fucking bong rip and then using a pink DS playing Princess Peach.
I'm picturing you putting in like hours on this game. I love it.
I mean, I beat it. It took me like 2 nights to beat it. It's not that.
It's like fighting your. Wow.
Man, I was that motherfucker. Like, no, Princess Peach is an awesome fucking game.
I'll have to see if there's. I just recently got a Switch, so now I want to see if there's a Princess Peach for Switch and I can play.
Switch.
Yeah, I got my oldest daughter. My youngest daughter is 19 now, but she just bought a Nintendo Switch. But she's got a couple Mario games. I don't know if there's a Princess Peach one, but yeah, now I might have to look into that shit.
That's what
Yeah, I
I'm
know
saying.
they did.
I might want to play. And ask me this question again in 2 weeks. I might.
You heard it live.
Well, you did agree to be our guest every week from now going forward, right?
Yeah.
That was what you agreed. That's what I thought. That's what I thought we talked about.
Yeah.
I could pop in whenever I can, dude.
Nope.
Yeah,
every single week was what sort of we were all saying.
Every week from now on for the rest of your life.
And we will ask
fucking
the
with you.
same questions every week.
It's gonna be the same show. We're gonna send you a script of what we said today, and that's what we'll do every week. All right. So I think, but where are we at?
Yeah, I think we got a so we got one final question for you, but before we get to that, we're gonna take a quick time out. So Joey, you can let everybody know where they can find you, what you have coming up, what you can look forward to, all that kind of stuff.
Plug.
All right, cool. I'm doing a couple live shows. I had suffered a bad leg injury, and I gotta get some work done on my knee in next month. But I'm squeezing in a few live shows. So next Friday, I'm headlining at the Comedy Bar. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 4 shows, 1 Friday, 2 Saturday, and 1 Sunday night. And then Monday, June 7th, I'll be headlining at Zany's. It's their Latino night, so I'm closing out with a long set that night. So Monday, June 7th at Zany's. My album is out now, Jokes, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. It's on all the platforms. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's where I do everything at. So Joey V Comedy on Instagram.
You heard it
Hey,
first,
check
people.
out Billboard the Ringers on Comedy Central. It's on all the apps. You don't even have to. People are like, I don't have cable. They got it on the CC stand up page on Instagram. They got it on Facebook. Just go to Comedy Central stand up page. It's on there. The Ringers.
That's dope, man. You
Check
are
that out.
far. You're far and wide.
Yeah, man, that's
Thanks, man.
amazing.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
So
Appreciate it, guys.
Before we get you out of here, we do have one last question for you. And our last question is the same for every opponent. It's honestly the only reason that any of us even do this show. It's the only thing we care about. The final question for you is fuck, marry, kill Brad, Eric, and Chucho. Details required.
All right, fuck. I'm gonna have to kill Eric because he likes death and violence and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Not untrue.
Like,
not untrue. Not untrue.
He would be interested in how are you gonna kill me, bro? Like, I think
You're
like, I'm
absolutely
gonna
right.
chop
That was
your
what,
fucking head off. All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah.
that's what I was going to ask is how would you kill me? That is exactly, you were correct. That is how I wanted to.
He would kill you in the way that you wanted to be killed, which is
And that is a glorious death. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to marry Brad because you look like you got your shit together
Yes,
compared to
sir.
everybody else.
How
And then
can
we got to
everybody
fight
tell
about
that?
Bears and Packers.
Everyone can tell that about Brad. He gets
We have
married
to fight
every single
about
time.
Bears and Packers, but yeah,
But we would also watch every game, so it would be awesome.
you just look like you got investments and some shit saved, and you look like that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are right
And
as
then I have
fuck.
to fuck Chucho because I don't know though. If we're able to have a baby, we gotta have a fucking Mexican baby,
Yeah,
Latino
man.
baby, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta
man,
keep the
I
blood
need a
flowing, man, so-
I need a little bit more brown in here. My pigment's a little bit.
Oh, I'm white
lacking.
as hell. I mean, I'm white, dude. I look white as hell, but I'm like, well, I was born here, but both of my parents are from Mexico. So
Mhm.
you speak Spanish
Yo.
and eat Mexican food, good, dude.
Mhm.
You-
Hey,
you-
we were
y'all-
just
Yeah,
talking
that's
about tacos right
that's how
before
I
we
do.
jumped on this show.
Literally.
Y'all's baby would be mad culturally diverse and also look great on camera.
Oh man, and
Really?
And it'd be funny.
right? And I'm like a foot taller than you, so who knows? He might be athletic. Maybe not.
And
though.
he knows he can write poetry and shit. Fuck yeah. We got.
Oh yeah, hey,
He can do
I-
Def Comedy Jam and Def Poetry Jam. That's like
right? Oh, we're definitely fucking now, Joey.
Hopefully people would only see the comedy one, but yeah, he could do both. Fuck yeah, dude. Joey, you're the man. Thank you so much for doing this. It was really fun, buddy.
No, this was fun, man. Thanks for inviting me, man. But yeah, I'll hit you guys up if you guys ever want me on again. Even after I get my leg fixed, I'm here. I could
Yeah, man.
get on with you guys. and shit.
Take care of that. 2 years ago I popped my Achilles and I was a long recovery, man. So take care of yourself.
Cool, man. Well, thanks. Appreciate it again. And thanks again for having me on the show.
Yeah.
That was fun.
All right, Joey.
I appreciate it. Peace.
You hear
Wow,
the people?
yeah, man.
Listen to him scream.
Right?
He was a strong competitor.
That was real. Yes. Honestly, as much as I hate to say it, he might get the player of the game.
And
losing effort, the rare player of the game in a losing effort.
I truly believe he deserves player of the game. He outperformed expectations at every single turn.
Yeah, I was going to say I would even give him and player of the game and MVP. You can debate about which award is which, but I was going to give him the MVP too because he sang more than I thought. I wasn't ready for him to sing, and he sang.
He sure did.
I'm dizzy now. I got just thrown around really fast. I'm so dizzy.
Yeah, it was great. I also think that he didn't commit any fouls on the floor.
No, and that's why Chucho, you said it's a winning effort, but like it's so much more fun when the win. I was just talking with my brother about this. It's so much more fun when it's a close win because I feel like we almost had to come from behind against Joey today, but like we still got the win.
I'll tell you this: at the half, I almost said this, but I kind of pulled back. At the half, he was at least even with us.
Oh, for sure.
If not a slim lead, so we got a nice comeback from behind win. Oh, here.
But that does make us 21-0 against
21-0.
21-0.
And you can see the fuck, marry, kill results.
Where my stats at 14?
14 marries out of 21. You're 14-7.
I've only been married twice.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I've been fucked quite a bit, but also been killed the most. That's okay. I deserve to be killed.
Chucho gets fucked a lot, which is probably accurate for real life too.
Hold on, Chucho, hold that back up. 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 Hold that back up.
Hold that back up. Hold that back up. Hold that back up.
I'm taking a picture. All right, cool. Got it. Wait, one more. Hold on. Stay. All right, cool. Got it. Thank you. Done.
That's don't let your wife know that nobody wants to marry you. She may second guess her opinion.
Or nobody wants to fuck me, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
I feel like the people want to fuck me as the afterthought. It's like, okay, well, I know I want to murder Eric and I have to marry Brad. So
it's either that they know, right? They either know that they want to kill me or they know they want to marry Brad.
But this is why I wish because I thought about this when I was high way too much. And I think I told Brad this months ago. I wish we had Matthew Payne with us or doing something, a fourth member, because the way to get around that is you have fuck, marry, kill, ignore. So you never get to talk to that person ever again. So nobody can just run by the question and be like, well, I guess I'd fuck you. No, you have to choose.
Fuck, marry, kill, shun, because I think that's a little more negative.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So that's a much better word for sure.
I like fuck, marry, kill, shun. That's fun. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Because then you have to decide between shunning someone and murdering someone as well. So you can't also be like, well, I don't want to murder. No, you have to make a real choice.
Maybe we'll pull in a fourth option, like one of the celebrities that was referenced during the show. Like it could have been Mark Wahlberg, it could have been Robert Zemeckis, it could have been Paul Giamatti, and they'll be the fourth option for them to either.
But if it's a celebrity, I feel like they're gonna always want to marry the celebrity for the money.
I wouldn't want to marry Paul Giamatti. He is kind of a worm.
Are you kidding me?
He's kind of a worm.
He's so talented.
Oh, come on. Is he kind of an overactor? Isn't he always kind of been an overactor?
Oh, but it works, and that's what's impressive about it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who doesn't love it. I don't love his whole thing, but that's okay. That's for another day.
I get him confused with Paul Scheer. Those are different guys, right?
Yeah.
No, they're the same person, Brad.
Paul Giamatti is a career drama actor, and
what about
Paul Scheer is not.
What about Paul Bunyan?
Paul
Scheer's the host of How Did This Get Made, right?
Paul Bunyan is Paul Scheer. You are right about that. Yeah, you were right about that part. Wow. Guys, I feel like can I say something? I feel like we're funnier in this view.
Are we?
See, I can't see it because I'm prepped to show everybody our glorious song from yesterday, so I can't see us anymore.
All right, fine. Well, forget
we can talk for another 10 minutes, 2 hours even.
You've shunned me, and now I'm ready to crawl back into my hole.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right.
So what comes next?
Until next week.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
And hate all of you equally.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone watching, and thank you for being witness to us demolishing our opponent yet again right here on Triple Team with Handsome Naked. This week we had our good friend Joey Villagomez. Make sure to check him out next weekend at the Comedy Bar, Monday, June 7th at Zany's, and his album, which is his comedy album, which is available on all platforms right now, which is Jokes, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Almost forgot the name of it. So we play this game live every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Be sure to join us next week, where we'll be competing against an actress you might have seen on NBC's Kenan, on Superstore, on Shrill, on Comedy Central's The Opposition with Jordan Klepper. It's Nicole Thurman. Please stay tuned for more great content right here on Chicago For Real Network. For Brad Kemp and Eric Oren, I've been your host, Chucho Pérez. Wow, I can't even say my own name.
Wow.
I've been your host, Chucho Pérez, here to prove to everyone when we make the rules up as we go, no one can beat us 1-on-3. Stay tuned to watch a couple of our music videos.
Modelo with special.
Handsome Naked.
This a love song to you.
Matthew Page.
Sigo Modelo.
Modelo, I'm Modelo de Mayo. I know I go for a michelada, gotta make it ice. We're gonna get the party started with Modelo. Never settle, though I gotta get it going. Gonna get a glass, let's go. Tengo una lata de Modelo en mi mano. Ya no necesito nada para este verano. Solo una cosa es esencial. Drink up and discover the especial.
Sigo Modelo.
Especial, please, you don't sell those? Well, how could that be? Only adult soda that you see in my crib. Tastes good, lukewarm, coming out of the fridge. At that price, you can afford a double fist. It's Cinco Modelo, without a can, you'll feel like a misfit. Drink a little more, discover your hips can twist a bit. No wounded soldiers, kid, I'll finish the rest of it.
Sigo Modelo.
B-E-E-R, where why you cheer at the party that no mellow, hello doing shots of Jello, but this fellow brought Modelo and yo quiero beber, Corona or Pacifico, they're all stars, best of aces you'll be finding from Orion to Mars, so I'm not the most interesting man alive, but the party won't be starting till Modelo's arrive.
Sigo Modelo.
Here with the two lions on it. Modelo especial.
Sigo Modelo.
Fix it in post, in the post. If my life ain't dope, I'ma fix it in the post.
Listen up.
If it don't look good, I'ma fix it in post. If my life ain't dope, I can fix it in the post.
Like a real all-star.
When you hear my voice, are you a believer?
What you're hearing is not a test. The single take was clearly the best. I was never stressed.
If I trip up on my rhyme, I can fix it down the line.
Modern hit construction, music post-production.
Do my S's sound weird, bro?
Yeah.
Can you DS me in post? Oh, seriously. Can't do the lyrics that I hand wrote.
Okay.
Did I rehearse? No.
Flooping up the words all the time. Can't even get it right rhyming. Rapping off beat and I'm not even close. No problem. Just fix it in post. 2 and 3 and 4.
If it don't look good, I'ma fix it in post, in the post. If my life ain't dope, I'ma fix it in the post. If it don't look good, I'ma fix it in post. If my life ain't dope, I can fix it in
I'ma shoot it 4K and fix it in post. Get the angle off slightly, tilt in post. Performance is high and do the most. That's the only thing I can't fix in post.
Fix your face, man. What is you doing? Stop looking at the camera, cause then we can't use it. Take 54, gotta expect it.
Well, I changed.
And just color correct it.
Pod in the background, crop it out. All my GBs know what I'm talking about.
What if my face is all broken out? What if my hair game is not on point? EO, safe the joint, work the post.
Catch me with a slider, 30 inches on the push. Hope to reach a little wider, couple mentions on the book.
In post, if it don't look good, I'ma fix it. In post, in the post. If my life ain't dope, I'ma fix it. In the post. If it don't look good, I'ma fix it. In post. If my life ain't dope, I'ma fix it. In post.
Ooh, hashtag blessed with my hashtag bestie. Pop a story on the gram. Damn. Felt the game Brita, fam.
Posted a picture unedited.
Real filter, please repost.
Not social or media etiquette.
Link in comments, humble boast.
Didn't proofread what I wrote, autocorrected.
Thank God for the edit button, use it the most.
Despite the content negative press, confess.
Don't check the edit history of my post.
Please don't. Coming up with some brash brags. Don't forget to use hashtags. Tried typing, got cashbacks. Ended up hot trash rags.
If it don't look good, I'ma fix it. In post.